What other key things, key learnings did you have from the survey this year that you can share?
Yeah. So one thing I want to highlight that we kind of, and I think it's been implicit in some of your questions, certainly in many conversations that I have. Like, what is the cost of these attacks? Like, what is ultimately the impact of these attacks on society? And one of the ways in which we tend to think of the impact is in simply like outages. Like an e-commerce site that does a certain amount of business every day. They can easily recognize that. All right, if I'm off for a day, for 2 days, for 7 days, here's the impact to my business. So that tends to be understood at the individual enterprise level. Um, another cost that often is well recognized is like the cost of mitigating attacks. And so now there's whether it's the service provider, the enterprise themselves, other forms of business, or other entities who will invest in mitigation techniques and capacity, like those costs tend to be kind of rack. What we have done, and thanks to our kind of really unique visibility into service provider networks worldwide, what we've been able to do is extract essentially the what we call the DDoS attack coefficient. And this is, think of it as like here's how much DDoS attack traffic is going on worldwide or across any set of networks at any given time. So if you had zero DDoS in the world, that number will be zero, but it most definitely is not. We have represented numbers for different parts of the world. This can be many gigabits per second, many terabits per second, and essentially there's even just a transit cost for carrying this traffic from one point to another, and that is actually like what we call the DDoS attack coefficient, and that cost is something that I want to highlight is being borne by everyone. So this ultimately is what shows up in your internet bills, whether you're a residential subscriber, whether you're using your phone and paying for internet through your phone, or you're an enterprise and now you have network connections from your service providers. Because ultimately this is a cost that we're bearing as a society. This is the first time that we've actually conducted research like into this phenomenon, and I'm proud to say that we've captured this in a split across multiple geographies of the world.